Step on the dick, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here is Alec Bohm, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now the first pitch. And underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to right. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here now is Adam Hazley as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
2 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Conforto retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So here's Brendan Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nimmo.
And a ball 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The payoff pitch one more time.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 3-2 one more time. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fouled off. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's running. 2-2 the count. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1, here's the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 now. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins over at second. McCutchen at first, 1 gone. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cage, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Gene Segura standing in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Pete Alonso. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Dominic.
Now it'll be Dominic Smith. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1. His career line against Wheeler. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Wheeler pauses. Here it is. Tomas Nido looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The set and the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler.
Zach.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. McNeil ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and Adam Hazley digs in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little bouncer. Hazley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
The pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
First pitch of the AB now. And that misses ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. falling behind now, 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next, it'll be Michael Conforto. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. fastball and out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Conforto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Segura onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's 3-0 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Line hard to center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
The left
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is foul right side.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Nimmo. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab, and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Conforto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the
Ready
Mets,
to go in the bottom of the
third
fourth.
baseman,
And that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 3, Shama Nito.
And stepping in, Tomas Nido. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. Slow little grounder left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
And now here is Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That evens it up 1-1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
Taijuan.
Now the first pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Christopher Sanchez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball 2 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping up is Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alec Bohm. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Adam Hazley. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Bohm on at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So we've got runners at the corners here. One away. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering, Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A runner on first with two away. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now to bat, Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next to hit, J.D. Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Popped him up. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 6.
So next to bat will be Jeff McNeil. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Tomas Nido would be next. Alonso is off of first with 2 away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next up is Tomas Nido. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Now into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Comes set, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fouled off. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 61, Christopher.
Scott Kingery will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Gregorius on second. Segura is over at first with 1 away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Seth Lugo comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left and foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Adam Hazley waits on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now to the plate, here is Adam Hazley trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of
The
it.
1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three runs already home here. To 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Trevor May is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
65, Trevor May.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. Brandon Kinsler will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Villar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Jonathan Villar.
first pitch of the AB on its way. Ball one. Gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's been good. 6 for 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in will be Francisco Lindor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Grounded back up the middle. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He was a double play victim last time around. Liner in there for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's a big 2-out hit, and that will tie the ball game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Segura calls for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Jerry Familia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now back, catcher, JT.
Ready now is JT Realmuto. Lifetime against Familia. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Striding in is Gene Segura. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied at 4. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 24, Roman.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Hector Neris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. Dominic Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a strike right down the middle.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Albert Almora will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Albert.
And now, J.D. Davis. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 3 for 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Mets go down quickly. Still all square at 4 apiece. Albert Almora will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4.
Dylan Betances will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Dylan, that's a 6.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Brad Miller. First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Come on. Nido.
First pitch of the AB now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quinn is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. Kevin Pillar will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
From the stretch. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Down in order go the Mets. This game's all tied at 4. Edwin Diaz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
We are into extra innings, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch, heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and oh no, it's off his glove.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problems on the night.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Fastball just missed above the zone.
All right, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he takes a cold third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Andrew Knapp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Andrew Knapp.
Here's the first pitch. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. The 0-1 fouled off.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Harper on third. Hoskins at second. Realmuto at first. 2 out in the inning. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 out, bases loaded. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. David Hale comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 41, David Hale.
Big at-bat now, and here is Francisco Lindor. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Miller is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next to stand in is Michael Conforto, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Flew out last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
At the plate now is Albert Almora. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied at 4. Aaron Luke takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brad Miller. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he fouls this one off. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Up next, Alec Bohm. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Count even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing and a liner. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bohm over at second. Hazley on at first with 2 down. Pitch popped up. Alonso's got it, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Jose Alvarado takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Jose Alvarado.
Into the box, J.D. Davis trying here to plate the tying run from second.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
The bat, number 6.
So stepping in is Jeff McNeil. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two and two now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here now the 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Tomas Nido. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. James McCann will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
James McCann.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have put an end to their four-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Philadelphia Phillies used a three-run seventh to help propel them to the win. David Hale gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-4. The Miami Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. The Cardinals allowed